What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel, and welcome if you're new, and welcome back if you're still a subscriber, because it's been a hot minute since you guys have seen me in a stitchy fashion, and that is exactly why I'm here. I'm here to do a cross-stitch update, which I have not done in quite a few months. In fact, I think the last time I did a cross-stitch update was in February. So, and it might have actually been closer to like the beginning or the middle of February. I can't remember. All I know is I have a bag from my a subscription, and I have the February bag, and I think she doesn't send those out to like the middle or end of the month. So it was earlier in February when I did the update. So I have a lot to show you guys. It's not a whole ton of progress, because the reason you guys haven't seen me is because I kind of, in a way, lost my stitchy bug a little bit. I was still kind of barely hanging on to it, but I also wasn't getting very much time to stitch. So I think that kind of hurt my chances as well. So that's why I didn't feel like I was able to do an update. So I have a little bit of progress on several things to show you. I have a lot of haul that I need to catch you up on. And I think that we can call it a day after that. So I tried my best to organize this so that it's not a complete hot mess, but it still might be a little bit of a hot mess, just a forewarning. So let me get into it. Today is Thursday, June the 8th, and we're officially a week away from me going to StitchCon. Weekend A is actually happening right now. Today was the first day of Weekend A, but I will be at Weekend B. So anybody watching this, if you're gonna be at StitchCon next weekend, then I'll see you there. And I can't wait, because it's my first retreat, and I'm super excited. Not excited about the prospect, the need to get on a plane, but I'm hoping that my excitement and drive to get to Cincinnati will be enough to keep me from completely having a meltdown about having to take a plane ride. But either or, I wanted to get a cross-stitch update in before StitchCon, so that when I got back and I have all the goodies to show you, then it'll be just from StitchCon. So, but that's enough chit chat, and I guess we can go ahead and get into it. I have some whips to show you, and I have haul. So, let me get started with, we're gonna do this one because it's sitting on top. So the first update I can show you is on stained glass aerial. This is a project that's been a whip for quite many years, quite a number of years. This is her. I guess I could show you what the whole thing looks like, considering you can't even see all the progress that I have on it so far. This is what stained glass aerial looks like. I bought this pattern off of Etsy several years ago. It's no longer available, and I'm pretty sure it was because it might possibly be copyright infringement of a known designer's artwork. I'm just gonna leave it at that. But I was already well into this when I discovered it, so I'm just gonna keep going with it. It's just for me anyway. So this is stained glass aerial, and I'm going to insert the picture of where I was at when I started working on her. So this is where she's at right now, like you didn't already see it. I was about halfway in this little narrow section right here on her hair. Finished that, and then these other last two sections here in her hair. And then I only had about this much of that light blue, and I have since filled in some more of that light blue. So not a ton of progress, but it's progress nonetheless. It feels like it took longer than it did because it's all solid color stitching. So that's where she's at. Yes, I have this Q-snap. I'm not moving it. I'm sorry. But it is on a 16 count Aida, and it is a Fabrics by LJ fabric. I'm not sure what the color was called. I want to say like Sunlight or Sunbeam or something like that. But just working away on it. So, and LJ doesn't dye fabric anymore. Those of you who aren't familiar with him being a past fabric dyer, he unfortunately only dyed for a couple of years. He dyed fabrics for a few years, and then he had to hang it up because he just didn't have time anymore. So, but that is where she is at. And this is just stitched in DMC. I'm trying my best to pretend like I still know what I'm doing when it comes to making Flosstube videos. So next up, I did decide to pull out, I did decide to go ahead to pull out Cinnamon Stars. I actually just kind of recently started this last year, and that's recent for me. But I started Cinnamon Stars by Plum Street Samplers. And I'm going to show you what it looked like last time you saw it. And I've gotten a ton of progress on this, y'all. Like, this has been my favorite thing to stitch on that I'm working on right now. And this is where it's at. I know that's a lot of progress. Obviously, I have finished off the rest of the house right here. Did this side of the roof, and I had just started on this side of that roof. So, and I'm still working on it. I'm still going strong on it. It's really fun. It's really easy to pick it up and do some solid stitching. It just depends on whether or not I want to do 40 count, which is what this is on. And do I have the fabric wrote down anywhere? Because I sure don't remember. If I can find it, I will put it down on the screen right here. But I don't remember right offhand what this fabric is. I just know that it's a 40 count. So if I feel like working on 40 count, I'll stitch on this. If I don't feel like working on 40 count, I'll pick up stained glass Ariel. So yeah, and this is done in the called for like Weeks Dye Works and Classic Color Works. So yeah, got that. So those are my two current whips that I'm kind of switching back and forth on right now. Since you last saw me, I have also worked on the 18th Century Band Sampler. I really sometimes do not like these bags. There we go. And I was actually working on it last time you saw me, and I was working toward a goal of finishing the band that I was on. I will have to, yeah, I do have it. I was about to say I'll have to insert the picture of what it looks like. But this is the whole thing. This was a 4-part series that was in the Gift of Stitching, which is a digital magazine. And this is by Long Dog Samplers. I'm still technically, like, I just finished up part 1. So I'll show you what it looked like last time you saw it. This is on a 40 count picture this plus something or other. Probably, I'm not gonna say Ren, but it's on something like that. And here is where it's at now. Obviously, I have finished the flowers. There's like lighter colors in the flowers. I have finished the flowers, and I stitched the chickens. Those black chickens. So, but not too bad. Not too bad on that. It's a lot of work, y'all. It's a lot of stitching. It's deceptively a lot of stitching. But yeah, got that. And I can finally put that away now. Maybe it'll come back out next year to do another band on it. And I also spent a little bit of time working on Ever Flowering Garden by Flosstube Embroidery. Sorry, this is the cover page. I printed out the cover page just for you guys, but I am working on this off of a digital file. So this is what it looks like. It's Ever Flowering Garden. I'm gonna have to put y'all on hold for a second. Okay, sorry about that. I've been waiting on an Amazon package, and he showed up, and I didn't want him to see me in here filming. But I'll show it to you again. This is Ever Flowering Garden by Flosstube Embroidery, and this is a huge pattern, y'all. This is a really big pattern. I am literally just up in here. And this is actually in a So Much to Love bag. It's in a So Much to Love bag. This is actually the bag from the subscription for this year. This is January's bag. So I saw it. I just thought it was super pretty. I thought it would go well with the sampler. So this is on, don't ask me what the fabric is. It's a good thing because I don't know. This is from 40 Count of Winter White by Seraphim Fabrics. And I'm going to insert the picture of what it looked like. Put y'all down a bit. I'm going to insert the picture of what it looked like last time y'all saw it. And I don't have much done on it, but I have a little bit. So this is my progress on it as of right now. So obviously I've gotten a lot more done up here on this, and then all this down here. So good bit of progress. So, but yeah, it's huge, huge. See how this fabric is cut to size. I promise y'all, this fabric is cut to size, or generally cut to size. There may be some extra on the bottom, but probably about the same as that. So yeah, it's a lot. So I would say that's a lifetime project, but I don't even know if I'm going to ever finish it. But sometimes I think it's fun trying, right? Just to see how far you can get. And I did decide to get the Flosstube Embroidery flosses. So I am doing it in that. It's like all their flosses. I did order that floss pack for that. So. All right, now. I need some sweet tea from work. I worked earlier today, which is why I still have my jewelry on and my makeup. But believe it or not, that's actually all of the cross stitch whips that I have. I do have a diamond painting that I have been working on a little bit as well. There's one stitching project that I can't show you, and that is because I don't know if the person who receives my gifts at my gift, but my smalls, because I'm going to participate in the smalls exchange. I'm just not sure if they're going to recognize the theme when they get there. I don't know if maybe they might have to happen to see my video and they see the theme of it, and then they get to StitchCon and they see the wrapping with the same theme on it, that they're gonna know that it was from me. I don't know how a Smalls Exchange works, so I don't know if we're even supposed to put our name anywhere on it, even on the inside of the package. I don't know. Somebody that's done this before, let me know. But I have been working on that. I've really been pushing to get that finished by next week. At least technically I've been trying to finish it by this weekend. We're gonna say if I finish by the end of the weekend. I don't have a lot left on it. There's just a little bit of stitching left on it and some back stitch, but there's like 2 colors of back stitch that needs to happen. And then the finishing is super easy. Is out of a Russian kit of wood things that can be stitched. That's all I'm gonna say. And they were nice enough to put in pre-cut felts to go on the back of the stitching part. So, but that literally like is already cut out to the right shape and everything. So all I have to do is a little bit more stitching and some back stitch, and then glue some felt to the back of it, and then I can box it up, wrap it up, and call it a day. That may not sound like a lot, but it's probably still going to take me until next week to get all that done. Because if I'm not procrastinating, if I'm not deliberately procrastinating, I'm just trying to find the time to do it. So, but I do have that also going. I just can't show it to you. I will take a picture of it once I get it done, and then after I get back from StitchCon, I will post a picture of that small, all done up, so you can see what it was that I was stitching on. But I do have a diamond painting that I can show you. I have actually also been diamond painting whenever I can't cross stitch, or whenever I get free time. Like when Abby is in bed, or her and her dad are gone. Because I don't like bringing this out when she's running around. So this is what I have been working on. I actually did finish one, and I'll have to insert the picture of that one after I show you this, but this is what I've been working on. This is what I'm currently working on. And I got this from Temu, and it is a really nice kit. The canvas may be a little bit on the rougher side, but it is sparkly. And the diamonds are super sparkly, y'all. The diamonds are super sparkly. They're uniform in size. They're cut really good. And I'm just having so much fun working on this one, y'all. So, as you can see, I'm not quite halfway done with it. Just under halfway done with it. So, I'm assuming I doubt I'll get finished with this by the time I leave for StitchCon, but whenever I finish it, whenever I get some more progress on it, I will show it to you. So, but that is the diamond painting that I've been working on. And I don't know if y'all saw, but it is a 40 by 30. So, 40 by 30. And yes, a lot of times I am working on this on my 24 Hours of Cross Stitch planner book. But, so that's all the whips that I'm working on currently, except for my Smalls Exchange piece. But I have a lot of haul to show you, so let me just get into that. And this is not going to be in any particular order of when I got it, but I'm just going to show it to you as I come to it. So the first thing I can show you, I got this off of Lissia, and the lady was actually kind of local, so I was able to drive to her to get it. She lived about an hour away, and I'm like, it's fine, you know, it's not super far away, I'll just drive and get it, and it'll save you on shipping. And this is a dimensions kit It's called Winter Cardinals, and everything is just folded up in here. She's not a cross stitcher. She is a seamstress, by nature, by craft, by profession. And she said she tried her hand at cross stitch and didn't really care for it. So this is Winter Cardinals by Dimensions. The pattern's in here. Obviously, the cover page is here. All the flosses are in here. Oops. All the flosses are in here. It looks like one of those deals where it was just in bundles. So when I get ready to start this, I'm going to have to probably go through and sort things out. But it came with a really pretty light blue Aida. And does it say 16 count Dove Gray Aida? So it looks blue, but I mean, this is gray blue. Y'all know what Dove Gray Aida looks like. So that's what it came with. So yeah, just an opened kit that I got from her. Like I said, it did come with the floss. I'm pretty confident that all the flosses are here. And then the instructions are there. So I'm going to put that in its own project bag here in a little bit, and then that way it'll be ready to go whenever I get ready. She already had it bagged up, ready to ship. I'm not bothering with this. I'm not. But bless her heart for trying, y'all. Another thing that I saw, somebody showed this. I don't remember who it was. It might have been Cheryl McKinney. I'm not gonna lie, it was probably Cheryl McKinney. Looks like something that she'd show. And this is by Bent Creek. It was sorry, brain fart. By Bent Creek. It's called Love. Just thought it was really cute, really pretty. It looks like it'd be a quick stitch. The older I get, the more I get into more prim stuff. I'm not completely 100% all into prim right now. And even then, only up to a certain degree. But I just thought this was really, really pretty, really sweet looking. So I had to pick that up. I think I found it on eBay or Etsy. I can't remember. But picked that up. And then another thing that I found, I do know that I found this on eBay. And I got it because it came up at a really good price. I've had a saved search on eBay for a long time for this. And usually when patterns like this that are out of print go up for sale, they're usually at a premium rate. And this came up for a pretty decent price. And I had to pick it up. I want to say, don't hold me to it, I want to say it was like 20 something, maybe $30. I can't remember. But I had to pick it up. It says Prairie Moons, Thine is the Trick and the Treat. And this is an original. I can look at it and tell that it's an original pattern and not a reprint. At least I think. I'm going to take it out of the package and show you. Like, it's on the thick, not like vintagey kind of paper. But it's on a, it's more of a booklet. So, I don't know. Maybe I'm wrong. But this back here is thicker. So, maybe y'all can tell me. But I feel like this is an original and not a reprint. But had to pick that up. I came up, and even though I wasn't really planning on buying any cross stitch that day, it came up at a good price, and I had to snatch it up. So yeah. And the hard part was, it was an auction. It wasn't where I could just go ahead and buy it now. It was an auction, so I had to sit there and like wait for days to make sure the price didn't go up too much. It went up a few dollars, from where it started, but not a whole lot. So I picked that up. Super excited about that. Super excited about that. And just the thing that came in. Also, and I think I got this off of Facebook Marketplace, and they shipped it to me. Picked up a lavender and lace, Queen Anne's lace. This has been on my wish list for a while. So picked that up. And then also, I think I got this on Listia as well, but this one is definitely more fully packaged. This is the Dimensions Gold Collection Petites. This is A Kiss for Snowman, and it is says it's on 18 count Ada dimensions, 6 inches by 6 inches. So super sweet. Like I said, I think I got that on Listia as well. So I got that. And that is on, I said 18 count white Ada. So yeah, 18 count white Ada, and everything is there. So that's all of the cross stitches that I've gotten, I think. Let me double check. What is this? Oh, that's something else. Never mind. It's been a few months, so I've gotten a few issues of just cross stitch. I'm not gonna go through. I've actually gotten 3. I just got this one in the mail today. So I've gotten the April issue, and I'm not gonna do a flip through of these because I'm sure y'all have seen them so far. This is what's in it. As for if there's anything in here that I actually like, the fairy is pretty. I don't know. I can't remember. I can't really remember like what all's in here. It's been a while. But anyway, that's the April issue. And then I got the June issue. And I'll show you what else in here. There's another one of those fairy ladies. And I was looking through this the other day. Because see, it seemed like I got this late. But here is what is in this. And this is a fairy, but you can't see her wings. Even on the model picture, like in the magazine, you can't really hardly see her wings. But that's what's in there. I do kind of like that moth, but will I stitch it? Probably not. So that's what's in that one. And then, like I said, I just got this one today, and that is the August issue. So we're going to go through it together, and I will go ahead and do a quick flip through of this for you guys. If I can get it open. I hate the junk mail that they put in with that. Okay. So, what we got here? So real quick, right off the bat, we have Sweet Summertime. And that is by Lindsay Whitney of Counting Puddles. If I think about it, I'll try to give you the designers' names. Summer Ice by Jenny Barton of JB Cross Stitch. Cute ice cream like popsicles. Super cute. Then we have Sunshine by Donna Chavis of Stitch X Love. And I'm going to try my best to not give away the patterns that are down here at the bottom of this page and the next page. I'm supposed to be wearing glasses and I don't have them on right now, so I'm having a hard time seeing. Be Happy. This is by Mariana Goncalves. If you're into bees, it's cute, it's pretty, it's probably your thing. I don't know. I'm not into the bee stuff. I keep feeling like I'm skipping pages, but they're just really thick. Home is Where You Park It. Designed by Gail Busey. Cheryl McKinney. I'm sure you'll be interested in this one. That is really sweet looking. So then we have Dusk on the Lake, which is the cover picture. This is by Jesse Schofield. Beach Girl. This is by Anna Matvieva, whatever, of Mr. Stitch and Mrs. Needle. And it has like a little small one down there too. Welcome Summer by Nancy Waller of Faithworks Designs. Yeah, these pages are thicker than they used to be. Coastal Lighthouse by Elizabeth Spurlock of Saving Grace's Fine Needle Arts. Land That I Love, and this is by Elizabeth Spurlock of Saving Grace's Fine Needle Arts. And then we have Liberty. This is really sweet. I'm sure Cheryl would like this one as well. And this is by Elizabeth Toledo of Dames of the Needle. So this is a Dames of the Needle pattern. Really sweet. Perfect for 4th of July. And then we have a really interesting flag pattern. It's called Grand Old Flag. It's by Tracy Richards of Wrought Iron Stitching. Really cool. Then we have Betsy Bunny, and this is by L.S. Porter of Hot House Petunia Designs. Then we have some Christmas ornament preview. So I'm just going to show you this page that's really pretty. The Mary and Jesus is by Jane Zuniga of January Jane Shop, adapted for cross stitch. And then we have Lattice Heart by Kim Beamish, Holly Fairy, which is by Kathleen Burlew. Hold on, I have to do something real quick. Okay. Then we have A Let It Snow by Cindy Lash of Century Form Stitching, Christmas Pie by Rona Nori of Tangled Threads and Things, Caroling Reindeer by Abby Johns of Top Notch Stitcher Shop. So Abby Top Notch Stitcher has a design in here. And then we have Bunny's Christmas by the Anna M of Mr. Stitch and Mrs. Needle. And then the Checking It Twice, which is a really cute Santa, is by Doreen Jones. I don't know if I'm going to be able to show him. So that's that one's by Doreen Jones. I'm telling you, Doreen Jones is a very busy lady. And then we have a finishing. It's kind of a little preview because this one is saying it's in an upcoming just cross stitch issue. It's an article about how to do finishing. Just a little article about some finishing instructions. And then we have Mother Nature. This is the autumn version. And this is by Perry A. Hadi of Stitchora. So this is the autumn version. And these are the other three that's already been featured. Those are the other three. So this one is the last of the series. And then we have the Christmas Wonder Sal from Sullivan's. And this is designed by Jenny Barden of JB Cross Stitch. This is the whole thing. But it is coming in parts. And the other parts are in the other issues. So and this part is actually, this is part 4 of 6, I think, 6 or 7. So I don't remember which issue it started in. It probably started in the January issue, I bet. But anyway, so yeah, and that is it. That is it for this issue. So there you go. I also got the other day, actually just got in the mail, I got a cross stitch Christmas. They just kind of send you these things automatically and then bill you for it. So once you get it the first time, they're just going to automatically send them to you. So I got this one. It says a cross stitch Christmas Season of Memories. I don't want to go into a lot of what's in here. Seazook Stitch is going to be doing a full flip through of this, so if you want to go check her channel out, once she gets that put up, she will show you every pattern that's in here. I just wanted to show you a few things that are in here that I kind of like. The first section is like blues. It's called Wintry Blues. It's the pretty Santa stocking. I kind of like these. Specifically that one. Let's go to the next section. There's some cute like people in here too, like ornament wise. Then we have Citrus Christmas with some very citrusy bright colors. It's not really my thing when it comes to design, but they're cute. Then we have Home for the Holidays. I guess these are designs doing with home and around the house. These are kind of pretty. These right here. And then you have that one right there. This one is pretty. I like that one. And then that one, this one flips on the other side. That way you can't say I didn't show you. Teal green greetings. This is what's on the cover. That is cute, but is it something I would actually stitch? I don't know. What else? We have a kind of a grayed out nativity scene. And that right there. Merry Christmas. That one is kind of cute. Like I said, I'm just really just trying to give y'all like a quick flip through of this. Leave a light on for Santa. This is in the Christmas Tide section. Probably is this a water themed, nautical themed. These are kind of cute. Both of these are pretty kind of cute. I like that, the one with the boat with the big Christmas tree. I like that one says seas and greetings. Mountaintop Merriment. Sorry. Cute little reindeer. I love this box right here, y'all. I may actually end up having to stitch that. I love that box. He's so pretty. That's probably my favorite design in this book, in this issue. And that might be it for the book. Yes, so that's really like the ones that I like the most in this book. And again, go check out Carolyn Zook's channel. She can do a full flip through of it here shortly. So, and when you get the books by mail like this, they do always come with a little extra leaflet that you won't get anywhere else. And these are simply charming, quick to stitch holiday motifs filled with folk art flair. So just some quick little, cute little motifs. I don't know if you can see those, but just some quick little, small little things that you can stitch up real quick. So pick that up. Well, I didn't pick it up, sorry, they sent it to me. And then the last thing I can show you is I've still been getting the bag of the months from So Much to Love. And I need to go back on what I just said. This is not the last thing I can show you. So this is the February bag. Obviously lots of hearts and love and all that good stuff. And she always puts like a little extra bag of goodies in with it. So this month, we got a cute little pattern. She always sends a pattern as well. So with the January one, we got Knitted Hearts by Salt and Pepper Stitching. So really cute little pattern. And then we got some floss. Got some Skittles, which I forget all about the candy it being in there. Stash with wild raspberry hibiscus. That sounds pretty good. And I'm not usually a big tea drinker. And then she also included some heart-shaped waxes. So that was with that one. And then the March one, obviously, is Clovers and Lucky and Green and all that good stuff. And the pattern that we got this month was Lucky Charm by Summer House Stitchwork. Really pretty. We got a Snag Nabbit, which I'm super happy that she sent because I've actually been kind of needing one because I keep losing the ones that I buy and I don't know how. Stash tea this month is Super Irish Breakfast. And then obviously also we have some flosses, a couple greens and a black. Is that black? That's a dark green. Well, I might have my finger stay out of it. No, that's black. A couple different greens and some black. And then some cute little hard candies. So that was March's bag. April's bag, cute little bunny rabbits and purple, super duper cute. And I didn't even get around to opening this, so I don't even know what's in here. So what we got? We got a pattern that says Bunny Floss Bobbin. Cute little pattern by it's So Much to Love. So I don't know, something that she designed. So Bunny Floss Bobbin. And then we have some very springy colors in floss. Got some stash tea with acai berry. I always want to say acai, but I'm pretty sure people say acai. And then candy, we got some Jelly Belly jelly beans, which I will promptly be breaking into. And then this looks like a scissor sheath, like a leather sheath that you put your scissors down into. So, and that's purple. I don't know if you can see, but it's purple. Super fun. Put that back in there too while I'm at it. Put it back in here. And like I said, the bunny, I forgot to show y'all the interior on the other ones, and that just has some cute carrots and on the inside. I'm sorry, y'all. I'm trying not to take forever and a day on this update because I have things to do. And I just got this in, well, obviously I think this is June's, no, May. Sorry, this is May's bag. And I just think this is really pretty, y'all. Really pretty. And I might actually move cinnamon stars to this bag. Just saying. Really pretty. And then you have on the inside, you have some really pretty, I love that, and that's the back of it. So whatever the pattern is in this month, it's spilling out. So we have a Teresa Kogut design. I don't know what it is. Oh, this is so pretty. This is called Home, and is an exclusive design for So Much to Love. So that's gonna have to be stitched up, definitely. Definitely. And it takes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 colors. 7 colors. 5 DMCs, a classic colorworks, and a weak styleworks. That is so pretty, y'all. I love that. And it's not very big. It's only 88 by 88. Not big at all. She always includes like a little welcome letter. It includes like little blurs and like what her inspiration for this month is and all that good stuff. Whoops. So this month our flosses match our bag. And I think she does that. You know what? I think she does that every month. It just now hit me that her flosses match the bag. So we have a 902, a 3712, and what is this one? 712. So, and then we got some Smarties. That's definitely about to get eaten. And then we have some trimmings. I'm sure this comes from Lady Dot Creates because all the best stuff does. Really pretty, like maroon, velvet ribbon, and then some lace trim. Ooh, more Smarties. 3 packs of Smarties, cool. And then the stash tea this month is the pomegranate raspberry, and that sounds really yummy as well. So I may just have to take to drinking tea more. But I'm not a big tea person. I'm usually a coffee person. Coffee all the way. Not a coffee snob, but I love my coffee. Have to have my coffee. I'm probably gonna be not that I'm gonna be a cranky person when I get to StitchCon, but I'm probably not gonna fare too well not having my usual coffee in the mornings. But I'm gonna try my best to make it down to the breakfast in the hotel in the mornings before I go. We'll see. But yeah, so May's bag, really pretty. And I'm as tricky as money is getting right now. I'm going to try my best to stick it out with the So Much to Love bag of the month subscription at least through the end of the year. Because I figure if I have 12 new project bags, I'm happy with that. So I have one last little thing to show you, and that is my floss of the month from Trisha, 3 Out Threads. She calls it her nest egg. So I think when you last saw me, I might have already gotten February's in, and I may have shown you that. I don't remember. But This was March's, I think. No. Yes. So I think this was March's pack. So I'm gonna pull them out where you can see them a little bit better. We're still making good time. So this is March's pack. We have crushed pineapple. Sorry. And then we have cottage garden. Really pretty variegated. It's really pretty. Cool azul. Blue. Clay pot. Desert mesquite. Deep blue sea. Crab cakes. If I can get it. Hold of it. Crab cakes. It's coming across more orangey than it is in purple, than it is in person. But in person it is more of a mauvey, pinky color. So, then we have dandelion stem. Dublin Bay. And finally, Blackbird. This one, Blackbird, is supposed to have a blue tint to it. It's hard for you to see right now. It just looks like black. But Blackbird, I think, it's supposed to have a blue tint or maybe a brown tint. I think Blackbird by Classic Colorworks has a brown tint to it, but that's what it is. It's getting kind of dark in here, so my light is fading. So I'm trying to go ahead and wrap this up. So thankfully I had gone and organized all my Classic Colorworks, at least by the first letter of the alphabet. So these will go into my B's and C's, I think. Is there C's in here? I think so, yeah. So these will go into my B's and C's. And then after that point, I noticed I was starting to get duplicates, so I messaged her and asked her to switch it over to Weeks Dye Works. And I think this was April's pack. So we're gonna go through this real quick. Weeks Dye Works has a lot more of heavily variegated flosses than Classic Colorworks does. So the first one we got is Sugar Plum. Then we have Stone. I'm trying to get a good angle for you guys so you can see it the best. Then we have Sunset. Then we have Straw. I actually think I already have that as well. I mean, shoot, some of these Weeks Dye Works I may already have. Red Pear. That looked kind of familiar as well. It's not as dark as it's coming across. Let me just try to do it like this. And then we have Stepping Stone. We all know what I went through with Stepping Stone when I was doing that one Plum Street. And then we have Squash. This might work better actually. Then we have Spumoni. Really highly variegated. And then we have Sedona. Sorry y'all, I can't see. Sedona, another highly variegated one. This one looks like it's dark purples to pinks. That would be an interesting one for a small ornament. And then lastly, Seaweed. I'm going to try my best to hang on to this as well, but if I have to let anything go, this might have to be it. Because technically, I don't need flosses. I mean, really, technically, I don't need project bags either, but I can get flosses anytime. But I can't get so much to love bags any old time. And then the floss of the month for last month in May. So we have, my eyes just saw something weird. Then we have teal frost. Sweetheart rose. And we have, told y'all I can't see, Swiss chocolate. The smaller the name is written, the harder it is for me to see. Strawberry, what? Strawberry Fields. Sorry, the thread was covering it up. Strawberry Fields. Tatanka. You see that name, Tatanka? Oh, might help if I show you the right side of the thing. So really dark brown. And then we have tarragon. Pretty sure I already have some of this as well. Sweet potato, I definitely have some of this already. And that's fine because I want to go through and get a collection of the whole line of Weeks Dye Works. Taffeta, which it's kind of like dusty purples to blues. It's really hard to see. Like I said, dusty purple to like a dark navy blue. So, swamp water. And then lastly, sweet pea. I think I have some of that as well. So, but that is going to do it, guys. That is everything I have to show you. And we're coming in right about a normal Flosstube video. So, let me get these back up in here. Get these bad boys packaged up again. So, all these will be organized at a later time. So yeah, that is gonna do it. And as far as live stuff goes, we're still keeping on. Andy lost his job the end of March, and he's really been, he was good on kind of surviving off of his tax refund for a while, because he claims Abby on his taxes. At least he did last couple of years. So he was surviving off his tax refund for a while, and he really wanted to hold off on getting another job until after my trip to Ohio, because he didn't want to start a job. And then with most jobs, you're kind of on a probation for your first like 90 days, where you can only miss so much time, so many days. So he didn't want to start a new job and jeopardize it, having to take off so many days, since I already had this trip planned out. And so he said, well, I'm just going to wait until you get back, and then I'll look for a job. I'll get a job whenever you get back from Ohio. So that's where we're at now on him. With my work, I did kind of get an upgrade and a pay increase. One of the ladies that worked on the front register, she had to quit because something about her son or her nephew or somebody having surgery, and so she had to quit to be able to spend more time with him, taking care of him. And so as a person, as one of their workers who already had the experience on the front register, they kind of talked to me and asked me about if I'd be able to work in the mornings and do the front register. And I said, sure, that's fine. And for a while, I was doing it until Andy could get a job, until he went back to work, because I knew he was going to want to work first shift. Well, after everything came and rolled around, that he was going to wait until um, after my trip to get a job. Um, what in the long run, what we've ultimately decided is, I have since been placed permanently up on the front register, and I did get a pay increase from $9.25 to $10 an hour. But I'm still only going to be working about 20 to 25 hours a week up there on the front register, and then maybe occasionally filling in on the checker machine, which is the it's another register, but it's the register where we only print out the tickets for the people who come down the line. So you come down the line, get your food, is cafeteria style, and then the checker, which is the other position, the checker looks at what your food, looks at what you have on your tray, rings it up, and gives you the ticket, and then you pay the ticket up at the front cash register. So mostly doing the front register, and then occasionally filling in on the checker machine. So I have not physically worked on the line in several weeks, which is good. It's more of a professional side of that restaurant, but I'm enjoying it very much. And we knew that if I was to take that job as a permanent position, that I would be the one that was working the most. Even though it's still technically part-time hours, I would be the one working the most out of the two of us. So I think after I get back from StitchCon, he's going to try to find a part-time job, something that he can do in the evenings, few evenings a week, or even overnight or on the weekends or something. Something that'll work in with my schedule, because it has kind of a crazy schedule. I have to be there at 10:30 in the morning, and most days I don't leave there until about 4 o'clock. So it would have to be something that didn't start until 5 o'clock, or something he could do like super early in the morning and be home by 10. So, but it's something that we're still working out. Like I said, right now I'm the only one working. And yes, I have applied for food stamps, and we already have been getting Medicaid since I was pregnant with Abby. And so I did go ahead and apply for food stamps, and I just talked to the lady this morning. So there's a couple of documents I need to submit, but so yeah, that's something that I'm trying to do, because food prices these days is crazy. I'm basically having to spend most of what I'm getting paid right now on groceries. So, and Abby's growing like a weed. She is 2.5 now. She is full-on toddler. She wakes up a lot of days choosing violence. And every once in a while we'll have a good day where she's just super sweet and angelic. And then other days she wants what she wants. And if you don't give her what she wants, there will be hell to pay. So, but yeah, other than that, I think everything's going, it's going good, it's going okay. For those of you who, were following me before, you know, my mom's mental state, had started to decline, and it's still a thing. It's not going to go away. But she's still living on her own right now. I don't know if you remember me talking about possibly having to move in with her. After looking at everything that we got going on around here, we decided it was just too much. Sorry. My voice is not breaking. I'm not crying or anything. My voice is breaking because it's starting to get dry. But, we have animals, and with my job and just everything, this property, because her house, she has her and my stepdad before while he was alive, they had taken out a reverse mortgage on it, and to get out of that, you basically have to pay what they bought it for. And I think we saw a document or some documents when we were cleaning out one of her back rooms, that it was a document from the bank where she had gotten the reverse mortgage. And I want to say they said the price that they were paying is in the hundreds of thousands of dollars. I want to say like 180,000. It's a lot of money. And it's definitely not something me and him could afford to finance or anything. So just with everything, like I said, with her house, with our house, our property, because we were still going to have to hold on to this property, it was a lot. It was too much. If we had moved in with her, I would have had to quit my job because it was a 45-minute commute each way. So yeah, that wouldn't have worked out. So, but right now she's still living on her own. I am checking on her a couple of times a week, 2 or 3 times a week, whenever I get a chance from work, and getting her groceries. And when we can, we'll go out and do a little shopping to Dollar Tree or thrift stores, or wherever she wants to go, or wherever we decide to go. So, but yeah, that is gonna do it for today. I think this is a sufficient 4-month hiatus type of Flosstube update, and I'm hoping that it won't be another 4 months before you see me again. And I'm hoping to be able to come back to you guys when I get back from StitchCon. So, but that's gonna do it. I am gonna try to get a little bit of stitching in, or maybe a Temu haul that I can upload to my other channel. Shameless plug, it is Southern Simple. I do Temu hauls, I do Goodwill hauls, Dollar Tree hauls, whatever floats my boat. I do want to eventually one day work in like recipes and cleaning and stuff like that, but right now it's just hauls. So, but I'm gonna let you go, otherwise I'll just keep rambling, and I really need to get off of here and probably start getting dinner ready while Abby is down. So I will see you guys again real soon, and until I see you, please be good, get lots of stitching in, enjoy yourself, be good, and I'll see y'all later. Bye for now.